like to go from beginner to intermediate, it's a kind of easy journey. That time what you have
Yeah.
to do is you have to consume English content and you have to try to speak, and you are able to manage a conversation, which means you are intermediate. But then comes the hard part. Like now you want to become advanced English speaker, but you have to put a lot of extra efforts now, right? You have to consciously and subconsciously you have to.
Yeah, good afternoon. So it's been a long time that we connected again.
Yeah, exactly. How are you?
Yes. I'm doing great and thank you so much. And what about you?
Yes, I'm doing well too. Thanks for asking. So, how have you been? Tell me.
Yes,
Because,
I've been doing great.
okay, so last time when we spoke, that time you were working, right? Are you working still?
Yes.
Okay, so is it still from work from home?
Yeah, it is still work from home. And today is Friday, so it's a bit relaxing day. So I just thought I can have conversation
Oh,
today because I'm just about to wrap up in few hours. So that's why I'm here
okay. So do you have conversation regularly?
regularly. I'm doing it, after 10 days of gap.
It's great. So how is your, like, how is everything? Your work life? Tell me something
I
about that.
would say it is going smoothly. So far, so good. My work and my YouTube, I can say it is going smoothly. I'm not taking too much pressure on me, like what I have to do. But yeah, it is going on the good track. And how
Mhm.
about you?
Yes, same. So I quit YouTube for 2 months. I was not uploading anything due to some reason. So now I'm
Okay.
back. It's been a month since I've restarted. So yeah, now I'm consistent with it.
Is there any specific reason that you quit?
No, it was some personal reason. I went in my hometown, so I was there for 2 months, so I couldn't manage everything. So yeah.
No issue. Now you're back, so you can continue again.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
exactly.
okay, so my first question, what is your favorite way to start your morning?
Nice question. The first thing which I like to do is having a warm glass of water. So I
Mhm.
love having water in the morning, and yeah, this is what I do. And as I am a homemaker, so I have a quite busy morning, I would say, because at
Yes.
the first thing which I do is I prepare lunch and breakfast for my husband because he goes to his office around 8, so I have to do everything till by 8. So I prepare lunch, breakfast, everything at that time. And yeah, if you'll say about my morning rituals, so I think one a ritual which I do every day is having water in the morning. This is what I do.
Okay. And in my case, like tea, I can't live without tea. I feel like that. So in the
Yeah.
morning, first I need tea
Okay.
uh, to start my morning. Otherwise, a whole day I will feel sleepy and
Mm.
I can't even concentrate on my work. I
I
need
can.
tea in the morning first, then I can start my day.
Yeah, I can understand that because I have some few members in my family. They are also like, so I can completely understand your feeling for tea. But I also do have tea in the morning. It's not like I don't drink tea. I do have tea. But the first thing which I do is I drink water first, and then after uh 15 or 20 minutes later, I drink tea.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you consider yourself tea lover or not?
No, I am not a tea lover. I have become habitual of having tea in the morning, especially during winters. But I don't like tea that much. I'm not a person who loves tea. Like I do it because I have become habitual, and I think in winters, it especially I like to have tea, but not excessive tea. Like there are some people they are obsessed with having tea. They are so addicted to tea. So I'm
Yes,
not one
yes.
of.
Even I have seen, and especially, I have seen this in my office
Hmm.
when I used to do work from office. So we were like, having tea 4 to 5 times in a day, and
Oh
that
my
was,
God.
excessive.
Yeah.
Because and without that, were not able to concentrate on our work, or it is like that we need that thing.
Yeah.
It seems like that.
Yeah.
But now in my home, like I take it twice in a day, and in the morning it is like compulsory.
In my case, I am opposite. Like I need water. I drink a lot of water. So as you are saying that you are tea lover, I think I am a water lover. I drink plenty of water, and I feel sleepy if I don't drink enough water. So I feel very dehydrated, and because of that, I feel very drowsy and sleepy. So whenever I feel like I need to take a nap in the afternoon, especially, I just drink a glass of water. So it helps me to hydrate, and I feel refreshed.
And I think it's a good habit. Like
Yeah.
drinking water kind of benefit for everything, like your whole
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
And
that's
it is
true.
great to hear this. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so my next question, what is the last meal you prepared and why you chose that? It is not about your regular meal I'm talking about. It's something different you cooked and why you chose that.
Oh, that's kind of interesting question, I would say. I generally don't like cooking. I do love to make some new dishes and try to
Okay.
new recipes and all. So I made, I think 2 or 3 days ago, I made momos at home. I love momos, so I prepared that momos at home, and it turned out really well. So I did it because I really enjoy, like I enjoy having momos. And my daughter, she is 2.5 years old, and she also loves momos, so that's why I prepared at
Oh,
home. So I thought of
so
making healthy momos at home. Yeah.
that's great, and it's my favorite. So even like I don't know cooking, so that's why it is my compulsion to go outside to have
Yeah.
momos. But whenever I go outside, so whatever things I order, so momos is mandatory, kind of
Mhm.
mandatory. Like if I don't have that, so I feel like I missed something. Like I need that one also.
Yeah, I can understand
Uh,
that. It's a very quick thing to buy and eat. But when you make,
yeah.
it took 2 hours for me to prepare momos.
Yeah, it is really time taking. Even, I don't know cooking, but once I tried to, make momos because somebody told me that it is your favorite, so at least you should, and you should learn these things as well. Momos recipe. So I just searched on, YouTube and tried to make that. And it really took me, around 2 to 3 hours because
Yeah.
in my home we are like many members in my home.
Hmm.
So I need to prepare for everyone. So
Yes.
it it really took longer time for preparing this thing. But yeah, it turned out not that well, I would say, because it was my first time. But yeah,
Yeah.
overall it was good.
Yeah. And now I don't want to prepare momos, to be honest, but when you do something, you feel very happy about it, right? It happens with me. Like whenever I try new recipes and if it turned out good, I feel so happy about it. Okay, I've made it.
Yes, yes. So, and especially for those people, who don't know cooking, and if they prepare something and that turned out well, so they feel really happy. In
Yeah.
my case, I always messed up with everything whenever I try, something new, or even for, usual thing. You won't believe if I have to prepare veggies as well.
Okay.
So I will totally messed up, that thing. So it is really hard for me to, learn cooking because I never had that interest maybe.
Mm.
But now, like everyone says, like you should learn because you are about to get married or something like that. Then
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, at least I should know some of the basic thing,
Yeah.
survival food at least.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about something different. So,
Okay.
are you a movie lover?
Yes, I am. Yes, I do love watching movies, and I prefer watching series more than like movies. So,
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
Did you watch
You tell.
Stranger Things?
No, I haven't. I wanted to, but I don't know why I don't belong to that genre. I am bit
Okay.
more into like comedy, and I do like thriller and suspense kind of movies. I watch Friends whenever I feel bored. I go for watching Friends, and one episode can really make uplift my mood. So I watch Friends, and there is this series I've recently started watching it. It's been quite few weeks. It's called Young Sheldon. So it is also a very funny series. So I'm watching this one. And one more thing which I have a habit of like watching stand-up comedies. So I'm a big fan of watching stand-up comedies. Whenever I feel bored, I just watch any random videos on YouTube. So yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Because I'm not into movies a lot, but when someone suggests any good movies, then only I try to watch that. So Stranger Things, I saw that there is a hype, like people are just watching and they are just gossiping about this movie. Sorry, this series. So I just thought like I should also watch.
Do you feel that earlier I used to have this thing that if everyone is talking about this, I should be know about this thing as well. I also have to watch this thing, right? But now I don't feel
Yeah.
that way. I go with my like if I'm liking something that then only I will watch that particular thing. Otherwise, I don't. Yeah.
Like we generally tend to, do the same thing. Like we see, like yeah, this one is trending, or people are suggesting, so we should also do this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what happens? It's not about that. Like Stranger Things, I'm not that much interested. I was not that much interested, but I started watching because I know that if I'll, chit chat with my friends, so they will
Yeah,
talk about this topic, and I will be blank, and I will not be able to speak a single thing.
I can
Like, so it
understand that.
happens most of the time, because I'm not that much into movies. And whenever our friends meet, their first topic is like what is
Okay.
happening, yeah, in the movies and all. So they are like she is not able to understand because she haven't watched that, or she is not more interested in that. And that time I become silent because I don't know about that thing. That's why sometimes I try to do the same thing that people are doing.
How did you find the series? Is it good? Is it worth watching?
Yeah, it is interesting. And I was watching in English, so that was quite interesting for me to, simultaneously I was getting,
Yeah.
English words or English
Mhm.
sentences, and also it is quite interesting movie, like thriller and suspense kind of movie.
Yeah.
It is so.
Yeah, that's true. What happened with me recently? So I was watching a lot of reels over the Instagram about this book called Thousand Splendid Suns, and I was watching, and that I also felt like I should also give it a try. Have to read this book, and then I also started reading this book because of watching a lot of videos over there. But this book is worth reading. I mean, this book is great. So I've recently started reading it. I think I've read over 150 pages, and it is a very good book. So sometimes it is good to do this, but sometimes we feel like there is a burden that okay, because everyone around you is doing it, so you also have to do it, right?
Yeah, yeah, right, right. So I think you should understand like what kind of benefit you will get, from particular things, from
Mhm.
doing particular things. Then it is fine. Like you
Yeah.
talked about that in reading that book.
Mhm.
Then I got this book just because I heard from somewhere that we should learn this, we should read that book. So I bought that. So yeah, that is what worth reading because we know that yeah, it is somewhere helpful for us. So that
Exactly.
is completely fine. But if somebody will tell me that to watch Sanyara movie and then I will
Mhm.
not watch, not because
Exactly.
everyone is watching. So it's
Yeah.
not like that.
That's true. A lot of time we watch movies and we see a lot of good sentence and vocabularies over there, right? With me, what happens is like
Hmm.
while watching movie, I feel like okay, now I'm going to use this sentence while talking with anyone. But I don't know why it is very hard to inculcate those words and those sentence while speaking. It's easy to hear them, and it's easy to understand them while watching movie or anything, but when it times to like speak and use those words, it becomes so difficult. So does it happens with you as well?
Yeah, I would say that it is pretty common, and it happens. But for some of the sentence, for me, it happens like if I have heard it from twice or thrice, then I can, retain that
Mm-hmm.
sentence automatically. It
Hmm.
doesn't matter. I'm, consciously focusing on that things or not.
Hmm.
So whatever like words or sentences, so I can recall it. But some words like that is very, difficult for me,
Hmm.
or I never heard of it. So that
Yeah.
time I feel like yes, I should understand the meaning and I
Mhm.
will use that. But it is really hard. So I think we should try to deliberately. We need to use that. Then only we can.
Exactly, exactly. It's so important to use them deliberately. We have to put some effort to use them. We cannot use those words naturally. That's so true. It happens with me a lot of times. I feel like, okay, I know this word, I'm gonna use it, but I don't use them at all. So you
Yeah.
have to go a little extra mile to use those words, right? Like
Yes. Yes.
making some
Absolutely.
sense. Yeah. Okay, now I want to ask you, like, do you consider yourself in like intermediate level or advanced level English speaker?
I consider intermediate level
Mhm.
because still I feel that to go to advanced level, I need some extra efforts
Yeah.
because most of the time it happens. I'm not able to frame the proper sentence.
Hmm.
I'm able to speak, but sometimes even in my mind, I feel like I did some mistakes there, and this sentence should be like this, and I realize it later after speaking. So that will come naturally after long practice or to consciously if we think about that thing.
Yeah, when we are going with flow, that time we make a lot of errors. Like at least with me, in my case, it happens. And I also consider myself intermediate. Like to go from beginner to intermediate, it's a kind of easy journey. That time, what you have
Yeah,
to do is you have to consume English content and you have to try to speak, and you are able to manage a conversation, which means you are intermediate. But then comes the hard part. Like now you want to become advanced English speaker, but you have to put a lot of extra efforts now, right? You have to consciously and subconsciously you have to read, write, and a lot of things are there. Like then you have to use words consciously. It's not like these words are not going to come naturally. You have to put some extra effort for that, right? Do you think so?
yeah, totally agree.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you well said that from here it is bit hard journey, and still if you are not putting extra effort, well, we need to immerse ourselves in English only all the time.
Yeah,
Then only we can become. Otherwise, for
exactly.
us, like if you are having conversation for 10 to 15 minutes and then you are doing nothing, so we can't, you know, can see
Yes.
the result. So
Yeah,
that's
yes, yes. Then we cannot expect to become advanced English speaker.
yeah,
Exactly.
totally.
We can wrap up. I think it's enough for
Mhm.
today. We'll connect
Thank you so
someday later.
much.
Okay, thanks for
Yeah,
having. Yeah.
thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Have a good day. Bye.